Hi, you guys. This is going to be a love reading for Pisces. This is going to be the Pisces moon. So every time I'm in Pisces, like energy here, Pisces moon energy, like it's so Neptunian. It's so like not like on the ground. It's not on the ground. I'm making investments left and right for you guys. I mean, in you guys' energy. And honestly, I go back to Earth, or I come back to Earth, and it's like, geez, like maybe I should have never bought that, or maybe I should have never got that, or maybe I should have never, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Pisces, you know? So I'm telling all the zodiac signs to either get close to you guys, because you know, high vibrational energies, you guys have good intentions, and you guys are like, you know what, listen, I'll help you like walk through the flames, I'll help you see through the fog, you know what I'm saying? And then for others of you guys, you got to stay away from you guys, because you guys need help yourselves, you know what I'm saying? So you know, you guys may steer them in a direction where it's like, okay, I can't really help you that much, but you know, because I need help myself, you know. So yeah, guys both need help. Okay, but Pisces, you guys are the last read. I'm not gonna do Cancers or Scorpios because I feel like Cancers or Scorpios already know the deal. Okay, it's just like either you stay or you just like, you know what I'm saying. So let's see what's going on with you and your liver. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo. I feel like a strong Leo or Libra if it's not a Sagittarius. Okay, so I'd recommend go watching the Leo or the Sagittarius or the Libra read. But maybe in order to connect with the Libra, maybe you guys need to watch the Sagittarius. So watch Leo, Sagittarius, and Libra. Okay, they're not that long. I say they're not that long. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys could be dealing with a Leo. Okay, because you have the Ace of Cups, Leo, Sun. Okay, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups in the World, and the Three of Wands here. So I definitely feel like this person is definitely in love with you here. Okay, hardcore. Okay, but this person's confused. They're going back and forth whether they should, like, you know, elevate this connection and start planning with you here. Okay, they're like, oh, okay, cool. You know. Okay. Oh, this kind of feels like okay. You know when you like, you know when somebody really likes you, and just like, oh, I'm getting like nervous, like, oh my god, you really like me, this is crazy. Like, cause some of you guys, he could be your ex. I don't know why I keep talking about that, but like, Jesus, he could be your ex, you guys. You could be finding out that your ex is gay, okay, but they're in love with you though. It's weird, cause I'm like, okay, so are you bisexual? Like, no, I'm not bisexual, I'm gay. But it's like I'm still in love with you, and it's like, okay, I guess we can call it complicated, you know. Um, so yeah. So, or maybe it's like, oh, I will never forget you, you know. But no, I legit feel like they're in love with you. So I'm gonna say they're bisexual, okay? Because to me, I'm like, you shouldn't be attracted to like the poom poom anymore, right? Like that is not. It should be like almost a disgust. But I respect you. I respect you, you know. So yeah, I feel like it's like that. So that's why I'm like, you're bisexual, but okay, like let's just call it what it is. You know, I feel like it's good. You can admire, but you shouldn't be attracted. Like, oh, I want to have sex with you again. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe like making things so confusing. I'm like, hey, it's okay. Nobody's blaming. I feel like maybe this person's like this because they're like, oh, you know, people are gonna, you know, and I'm like, who cares? I'm like, some people don't like gay people, but do you care? No, you flaunt it outside, so go ahead and do you, boo boo. Don't be jealous of my boobies. Don't be jealous of my boobies. You can say that you are not, but I always see you watching, right? Oh my gosh. Dance to the death. Right? You gotta, something like that, right? Alright, so let's see what's going on. So we have the Ace of Cups here. So this person's in love with you here. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here. We also have the Ten of Swords. Interesting. So this person's like, I've been through a lot with you here, but like even though like I've been through a lot with you, this could be a Libra, or Aquarius as well. I still am madly in love with you here. You know, you guys, I feel like this is a Taurus. If it's not a Taurus, it could be like somebody who's a like, I don't know, like this. You guys. We have the High Priestess in reverse as well, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse here. Like, I think this person's about to come out and say, yo, I'm in love with you. Or I really like you here. You know, like, I really like you. I'm in love with you. This could be something about the Vatican, the Pope. Like, you could be in Rome or something like that. I don't know. But, like, it's something like, yo, like, I feel like the way how my attitude is like, okay, you come on, you making this mad complicated. Like, you already know, like, we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be, like, it's like you guys can't be really talking. I don't know who this is. If you, are you with somebody right now? Or are you single and you don't want to like talk to this person or be with this person, but like, you know, they're making things complicated? You know, like, is there something like that, you guys? It's like, because I'm like tapping my head, I'm tapping my leg, and I'm just like, yo, like, you making this mad complicated, like, you already know, like, you know, like, you know, you gonna make me going against my morals, my values, and stuff like that, you know, so. Verify the Ace of Cups. You have the Moon. Ooh. You know what? I feel like the Tiggles. The universe spirit, the Tiggles, has hid this from you and this person. I don't think the universe, like, wanted you and this person to know how deep the love runs between each other, or how deep their love is for you here. You know, I feel like this is about your mom, because I see something about dear mom. This could be about Tupac, dear mama, you know, but I see with the moon, it looks like mom. Or if it's not about your mom, you know, there's something that's being hidden here, but I'm like, why would the moon, or why would the Tiggles or the universe or spirit hide how deep this person loves you? Like, why would they do that? Why would they do something like that? I think this was like protection, because they're showing me like an X mark and they're showing me dry. Like, it was necessary for like people to see how dry you guys' love was for each other here. I feel like something's about to come up here. Like, it's something's about to come up for you guys, and it's like, you see why people can't notice about you guys here. This is interesting as hell. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse here. There we go with like that love. And we have the Magician in reverse here. Not yet, but I will. Alright, I'm gonna get another card. I'm hearing Dear Mama by Tupac. And that's something a lot they get taken in mama's place. Suspended from school. You know, like, maybe you put up with this person's stuff a lot. I don't feel like, I mean, like, if you got a son, or you got a, I'm saying this because of my situation as well, and I'm like, they're telling me, like, it's not about a son. It's like, maybe somebody needs to understand the relationship with their mom, okay? But even if it's like connecting them to their mom, like, it's not about the mom, it's about you and them. It's about, like, how the love, like, how their wiring is when it comes to love, when they do find the one. And it's you, but they needed to understand it by, like, heritage. But they're coming to a point where it's like, oh, it's not really about the heritage. It's almost like explaining, like, why they're wired like this. It's because of their heritage, their mom. But it's like something about you. I don't know why you're connected here, but it's almost like it's meant for you. Like, if you guys believe in Akasha records and soulmates and stuff like that, like, obviously I do. I don't channel that, you know. I don't like say, oh, soulmate and stuff like that, because it's like, if you gonna know, like, you should already know. It's just show me a twin flame, right? But like, this feels like in Akasha records, this is your person. Now that you know this is your person, before you before you get involved, or before you meet this kind of deep love, like, you need to examine your Akasha records, or how you love your mom, your dad, your siblings and stuff like that. And then when you get back to this person, and I take away the moon and I give you this Ace of Cups energy, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be seeing something, a new wiring added to, like, the love, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sisters, and all that good stuff here. And it's like, dear mama. It's like you're making a song out of, like, it's like this person made a song for you, for example. But it's like more than a song. It's like, you know, like, we will always remember Tupac. It's like something like that. But it's like, this is a really good marriage for some reason, or this is like a really good lover. Okay, like, this is somebody who's like, I'm humbled, and they know, guarantee that they will stay with you for the rest of your life. No divorce, like I say, a little bit, like maybe they'll cheat, let's be realistic, but like I don't see that. Like I feel like because of the way how, because the universe, how the universe like made this person realize their old wiring and this new wiring, it was like A plus B equals C. Because if this person didn't go back, they would not understand what B means. They're like, what's B? And why does it equal C? That doesn't make any sense. It's like before you get up there, you need to be homeless or you need to have nothing. So that when you get up there, it's like, okay, C. You see what I mean? We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck as well. Like, listen to the things that are not being seen or said. Like, there's something missing, and this person felt that, or this person didn't see that, but they felt that. They realized the reason why something went backwards. Does that make sense? I feel you guys can catch on, right? You guys get me. It feels like moon energy, right? Like secretive, right? Let me get one more card. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, this is confirmation. We have the Three of Wands and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands means congratulations, promotion. This could be a YouTube channel as well. Maybe you guys did YouTube together. Okay. We also have the Three of Wands, which talks about plans. So now that there's a victory, now that you know this is the love of your life and you still want to fight for this person, or you still want to go for this person, start planning. Because there's an investment that's coming up. Maybe you guys are going to get back together and I guess if you guys were like public speakers or social media here, I'm honestly thinking about like these two vloggers here. They broke up. But I guess they're going to probably get back together. Maybe. And there's something about like, now that you figure this out, like now you guys can start planning and start investing it. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Six of Wands here. Clarify the Six of Wands. So we have the Three of Wands. People want to see more. People, this person, you want to see more of this success because you figured it out, or this person figured it out in this relationship here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. They figured it out before it has like, it's been a big thing, you know? Clarify the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is clarified. Well, the Six of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands must be clarified by the Six of Wands, you know? Let's just clarify the Three of Wands. We have the Three of Cups here. So this is supposed to get you guys together. Get you back together here for some of you guys here. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Yeah, there's no games. There's no mind games here. There's no confusion. It's like, you want to elevate this relationship or not, and they do. This person, oh my god, I feel it in my stomach. Instead of feeling butterflies, or you know, it feels like I really want to do this here. It doesn't feel like an ex. It feels like for some of you guys, did you just recently have a baby and now like you guys are healing with the baby? Like maybe you guys got into a huge argument or something like that. And maybe he was like, no, I'm keeping the baby. And you guys in separate rooms or something like that. And all of a sudden you come in the room, you figure it out. Synchronistic events, the right time. And then boom, like here. And this person's like, thank you so much. And then from that point on, it's like your relationship just was like peaches and gravy, you know? Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups. Interesting. I feel like your friends is like, oh, like your friends and family is like, oh, with you and this person here, like, oh, that's so sweet, like, I'm happy relationship. This feels like a permanent resolution. Like, they see what the universe did with you and this individual here. With the Six of Cups in reverse here, that talks about, like, for me, new memories. It doesn't have to be an ex, but it can be an ex, or this could be a new person, and maybe you guys, like, you know, have been like going through it, but then this one time, like you guys went through something, and like I said, it made, like, the universe made them go through this. This could have been a Leo as well. Wow, you guys. Wow, you guys. I feel like this is like, you know, when people are like, oh, switch karma, like now, like, because for me, I feel like for me, I'm in a space where, like, my ex-boyfriend, his lifestyle was, like, the way how his life is my lifestyle now. I don't know if his lifestyle is about to be my lifestyle, but, you know, I think what's gonna happen is, I mean, they're grown as hell. So, but if it's possible, then I mean, like, I guess, you know, I don't know. I just feel like I don't like the United States. You know, like, damn, where did that come from? I don't know, because I be seeing visions here and they be coming true. I be seeing like seeds and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you gonna continue to proceed or something like that? But if it happens, I feel like the United States played too much favoritism with nationality. So I do feel like America is racist. You know, because when push come to shove, like, you know, like in this case, like, you guys are doing really well, okay? But maybe, I guess, it's trying to messages for some of you guys, because it's like when something happens to a nationality, like, they don't take heed to, like, let's just put it out there, when something happens to African Americans, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't take it as serious. They be like, oh, like, it's jail, it's prison, it's guns, it's crimes, but not knowing, like, you know, and they do know, but they just play along like we're effing toys. You know, they're like, oh, that's the culture, that's their culture. And it doesn't make it any better when African Americans are just following the trend, they're following the culture. And it's like, I mean, like, come on now, like, be smart, you know? Um, but when something else happens to a different nationality, you know what I'm talking about, right? But so they take it, they find it very important. You know, they like, oh, that's importance, you know? But I have a feeling like, you know, it's because they, like, they they take actions that make them seem important. So like I said, like, it doesn't help when African Americans are like playing along with the culture here. Like, for example, if you're having a baby and the guy in the culture says like to leave the girl, like, don't leave the girl. Like, you're gonna be looked at as a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but it's like, you know, I be repping too, like, you know, I get to talk, like, it's like Americans or like the president or politicians, they're like, I get to talk to you like that, like, I get to treat you like that because that's how you treat yourself. And when I try to tell you something, it's like you don't listen, like, you don't listen, and like, you just want to continue doing the culture here. It's like instant gratification. And that's why I'm like, okay, I'm African American myself, but I don't follow that stuff. But I do have a lot of people around me, like friends and family, like, they still follow that stuff. And I'm like, you're not getting that confirmation. You hear that? Like, and you know, also, those kind of, like, I think that's a rooster. Roosters are very arrogant. They're very, you hear that? These phones ringing in the background. Roosters are very arrogant. They're very boastful, you know. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna prostitute myself. I'm not gonna legal. I'm not gonna legally let my kid at a 15 them like, yeah, legally let my kid have sex at 15, or like in their late, I mean, in their early 20s, to have a baby so that way they could get on Section 8 and have a home. I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's not how I roll. You know, like, that's not what we're doing. I didn't go to school. I didn't do all this stuff to, like, you know, just get pregnant. You think I'm just doing this for fun? And it's not. It's a lot of people, you know. It's a lot of people for what I'm seeing. This is like from my experience. It may not be a lot, but honestly, I don't trust the data, because I'm like, the data is late. If the people are sloppy on the streets and these corporations, what does that tell you about the data? You think the data is correct? You know. So, but I mean, like, it's nice that Pisces, you know, people are taking you and your person very serious, because your person's doing the work. And a lot of people did, like I said, they do want to see you guys do more, you know, in this relationship here. They like how the universe did something, or they like how you and your person went about something, okay? Especially discovering how they had deep love for you here, okay? So that's that, you know. But yeah, I just had a vision. I was just like, you know, if these people are able to, like, you know, get on public assistance at this age, and I'm asking, like, and I'm trying to help other people, but then you take this nationality much more serious than, like, my nationality, and I'm coming from the same background, that speaks volumes here. And that's what I don't like about America. And I see it in my front of my face. Like, I'll go to court, I'll go to judges, or I'll talk to people, and they'll laugh. And if you are listening to my video, yeah, it's you. They'll laugh in front of your effing face. And they'd be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Or, like, we can't help you. But then when it's another nationality, I swear to God, I swear on everything, bro. They want to, like, oh, you know, okay, I'll get to you. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a politician. She's Hispanic, you know? And I'm like, okay, this is great. And now I see like, a lot of Hispanics, like, you know, like, thank God they're not, like, you know, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when you get them there, you know, like how Hispanics move, we move like a pack, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? But that's discrimination. It's not coming off as like, okay, let me open my arms off to you. It's a form of discrimination. I went through a situation like that, and I was just like, damn. And the judge herself was Hispanic as well. And I was just like, that is not cool. I'm not trying to say, like, I love Hispanics. Like, you know, like, my background is Hispanic. You know, like, that's my background. You know, my Hispanic also is that nationality as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm both, you know? So it's just like, there's no favoritism. There's no none of that. Like, I'm literally half. It's like being half white and half black. I'm not half white and half black, but my descendants, my ancestors, is Hispanic and, you know, that other nationality, Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? And is black as well. So it's not like I'm speaking and you can't say like, oh, this and that, there, yada, yada, yada. No. It's like, this is serious. And I think, and I'm just like, I don't like that my people are are going in this direction. We look like clowns. And then, like, where their mindset is, it's like, as long as I get food stamps, as long as I get to have fun, as long as I get to do this, then it's fine. And you got people who are Caucasian, who's Hispanic, they're looking at us and they're just like, oh, well, like, it is what it is. And I'm like, you don't see that it's a mental thing? You think everybody would like to be this way? And then don't get me started with the parents, man, for real. Because the parents is a different story, honey. I'm like, the kids, they're brought into this world and they doing all this stuff. What do you think they learn all this stuff? You think it's just free will? You think everybody in their record, like, that's a newborn? You think they're their kid? You think, and they have the same type of style. You think they just learning that stuff? You think they just talking to each other? Where they learning that from? It's the parents. And the parents and the child got to get in trouble. And then America use that as that excuse. Oh, you know, like, it's the parents and the child. But I'm like, that's not fair. But they don't care. And this is why I said I don't like America. I really don't. Like, I really don't, man. And I'm like, is other countries that like this? And the same people still on the podium. The same people. They just like, and that's why I'm like, why you don't boycott the system? Why all of you guys don't go to work? They gonna fire all of y'all? Just let the next group don't go. Like, don't go to work. That speak volumes. You don't have to get shot. You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to do none of that stuff. They'll just be like, okay, we'll just fire all the people and hire new people. What if those don't go in? Like I said, as I just said, don't go in. They're not gonna do anything wrong. It's gonna say, hey, I don't like your company. I don't like your values. You know. So that speak volumes here. The way how people be doing protests and all that stuff, I'm like, all you gotta do, especially because everybody's talking about money and food and stuff like that, and they wanna have fun. You know. That's all it is. And I'm like, just don't do nothing. That's it. Don't do a little bit. Like, don't do nothing. Boycott. That's why I love boycotting. Or like, you know, and it works. You know, I'm not going to stand for something. I'm not going to do that. And nobody dies. Nobody has to go to jail. It's perfect. But they want them taxes though, right? They want them taxes. So that's why you ain't getting in trouble. That's why you going to look to the boss and be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Pisces, I'm happy that this person's doing, you know, justice for you. So that's great. I'm really happy, sincerely, because I just like when people have happy endings, because it pushes people to like go in the direction and be great, and also it builds influencers. I mean, it builds like role models. Okay, they really like, you know, I really like that, and I'm all about like spreading like, you know, good energies and positivity, because then I want to learn. I always want to learn. You know, that's why I'm like, oh, do good, so I can do good, and I can pass on that information. It's like a baton or something like that, right? And you'll know that it's working if other people are moving. You know, like it's a domino effect. If you're doing good and you're a role model, people will copy you. They're similar. It'd be similar, you know. But if it looks more homeless in the street, which I see, if it looks more homeless in the street and people doing more drugs, and that means the politician ain't doing correct. The politician ain't do right. The president ain't doing right, or they don't care. And then why is that, like, I go to Queens, Manhattan, all these places, and they look even more homeless, and I'm like, y'all not doing something right. But then y'all following all the damn rules. But I'm like, how are you following all the damn rules? You're putting in more work, and the politician, the president is doing, what could you possibly be doing that is so important, but in your home or in your hometown, you know what I'm saying, your country, we're looking real poor. It's looking real poor. What's happening? Where's the money? What are you not looking at? And then you want to get people in trouble now. I'm like, nobody should be getting in trouble. You picking a politician, you picking people, and they not like correct. Like, that's nobody's fault. It is not their fault that they're dropping out of high school and they picking a politician. And it's like, all right, so are you? How do you know like you picking the right politician? if like you haven't gone to school, like how do you know what they're, how you cognizing what they're like, what they're saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you doing all that? How do you know? I'm like, I'm not saying you gotta go to school to learn all that, but I'm just saying, like, how do you know? There's certain things that politicians do, and they love to manipulate. They love playing on people just to get the head. I'm like, you really want a politician like that? You really want a president like that? And I'm telling you, like, this is what the politicians do. This is what them the politician and the president is doing. They sound manipulated. They like, where's the proof? Where's the data? And then when Obama was president, stuff like that, oh, minimum wage and healthcare and all that good stuff. I should be seeing results. You're the president. You're the president, honey. Just like when tarot, if I say this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and it don't happen, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, or maybe it's just not your run. But if I say this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, and it happens, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know, and it's functioning correct. It's all right, cool. You know, like, all right, we getting somewhere. But these politicians, it's like we looking more homeless. We still have the same problem. I'm just like, you ain't doing too well, honey. You ain't doing too well. So therefore, we gotta boycott. Now I gotta stop coming into work. Now I gotta stop supporting these businesses. I don't know, no offense, but it's just like, I'm not trying to get through you. I'm trying to get to the president. That's why I don't like America. And America's just like, just pretend. Let's keep it going. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going. And I'm like, stop keeping good. Like, stop pretending. Because in the end, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. We have no money. And it looks like America, they don't want to be America anymore. They just want it to be like a different country. But I'm like, what, like, this is what I'm saying, like, what point, like, how is that solving anything? That's not solving anything. Like, it's an economical, like, problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's you're not managing money, you're not managing resources correctly. You need to put people up there who knows how to manage that SHIT, who knows how to distribute all that stuff out. Because that's what America is. America is a business. You're not good at business, you're going to see, like I'm telling you, homeless. You're going to see people, but we still have a job. But it's like, come on now. And I swear to God, you guys, I swear to God, $15 an hour for $1,000 over $1,000 rent, you left with $300 to yourself or $400 to yourself. That is not enough. For 2 weeks, you got kids. Come on, man. Or if you don't got kids, that's not enough. Like, for me, I'm like, I should be having like at least 1,000 to myself. You know, like, come on, man. I love America. Treat me, man. I'm investing into you. When I had a baby in your country, I'm a tourist. I'm bringing attraction here. I'm numbers. You don't want to, like, you know, pit me up or something like that. You just gonna pit me up at like $300. That's my value. Like, after I do things for you. Like, that speaks volumes here. And the president, if you hearing this, don't come after me, honey, because this is gonna be another one just gonna pop up and say this too. And you can see this in the cards too. And you want to know something too? You know, people, politicians and presidents, they really respect tarot because they know it works. But, and like I said, what I want to say is, I swear, the people who said, oh, let's do $15 an hour, I mean, like, and I think, because I was in a shower one time, and I was thinking, I'm like, I think they started, like, back then, the value that was so much was $1 or $2 or $3. And I'm like, that's not enough. Because I'm like, you know, when you go for jobs, like, there's $15 an hour, $16 an hour, the value, it just goes up by $1. $1, you know, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, you know, $22,000, and then when you do your rent, okay, like, you got like, I got $500, because if it's $15 an hour, you know, about one person, it's $300, and so, like, $400 for $16, and the $700, $500, but it's like, it's still the value for $500, and you get paid, like, what, $16 an hour? Wait, $7 an hour, or $400. It's still the same as $300, so you don't have it that much. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you know, you getting credit cards, you getting a car, you know, it's still, you know what I'm saying? I think it's like $1 or $3. I'm like, the value should have went up by more, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you know you don't have people. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, like, and then when you go to court or something like that and stuff like that, I'm not saying y'all not going to court. Y'all good, all right? Because I'm good, you know, but y'all not going to court. Y'all good. But it's like when you go to court and stuff like that, if you hear what they saying, they're like $2, $3, like we had a bid, a fucking, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, a freaking like a slavery bid. Oh, it's $2 or it's $4 to do this, it's $6 to do that. Oh, it's $1 this. If you pay with card, like it's like damn, like what we selling, we salesmen out here, like this is a beginner hustle. I'm telling you, girl, it's beginning hustle. Like I'm like this is America. You're not looking too good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you need to step off, clean all them people, and put some Virgos up there. But some people who's good at managing stuff, good at managing money, distributing money. You know what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't be like $2, $3 if you do this. $4, like, you know, like, Jew. Like, no. I'm not saying Jules, feel like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Juno. Like, come on. That ain't cool, honey. You know, I'm just like, I mean, I A for effort, but when you got jail, prison, and you could have people on the street, I'm just saying with them badge, I don't deserve to have a badge, and, you know, they pushing people purposely and stuff like that, or they not having good discernment, you want to use discrimination and stuff like that, I'm like, cool. And people are so scared, like, oh, if it was clean, we'd be getting in trouble. I'm like, I promise you, no, you're not. I promise you, no, you're not. You will be perfectly fine. You know why? You say that because your wiring is different. Your wiring is survival, you know, like right now. But if you grew up and it was the right way and it was the right wiring, you'll be fine. You wouldn't be making those mistakes. I promise you, honey. Now, if you do go that other route, you know, like, yeah, you'll have people who like, okay, I'm going to use discernment because, you know, you made a mistake. 3 times is out. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But, you know, if not that, like, you know, then I'm sorry, I have to repercussion. I don't believe in jail or prison. I feel like that should not be around. Because there ain't nobody, like, I mean, like, come on now. Like, who you? That make no sense. Now, if it's serial killers and stuff like that, like, people say they got a mental problem. It's habitual with them. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta just have intelligent people. Like, if America is a beginning hustle, what does that tell you about them people? Like, come on now. Everything's, like, reflective. Everything's reflecting off of each other. But that, you know, that's my thing. That's all. But I'm so happy for you guys, Pisces. I be talking like this. If you guys like how I talk like this, you know, stuff like that. Hi, president. Hi, politician. Congratulations, but do something about the world. Because there's no reason why I should be looking homeless. I should be starving. I should be going to pantries. I want to help pantries, not go there all the time. Okay, or like I should be like, or going to like, or you know, like talk asking for people for food and stuff like that. The same back in the days when we were kings and queens, we gotta trade food. Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's no way, okay? And honestly, if you're trying to get people, I don't like that, because I'm like, that's not what you should be doing. If you use discernment, you'll see that people, yeah, they are taking advantage, but there's a lot of people that's just, I'm just following along, man. That's it. I'm just trying to survive. And if you give me the answers to be clean, I'll be there and just watch me. I'll let you watch me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to survive. That's why people be legalizing, you know, early pregnancy at 15 years old. So, you know, I'm just saying. But, like, I be talking like this in Sagittarius read. I think there's a reason why I was doing generals as well. But, anyways, that is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy. You know, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Look in the description box below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, you guys.